guys, today I'm back to film my weekly makeup bag video. I am changing these videos up a little bit. I'm going to start making them for about 2 weeks just because I'm finding that I'm not getting to all of the products that I put in here, or I'm not getting to play with them as long as I would like to. Just because some weeks I wear more makeup than others, so I'm just not getting to stuff that I want to get to. But the other reason is that I try to upload Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so 3 videos a week. And I work Wednesdays and Fridays, so it can be a little bit difficult for me to upload on those days, just kind of depending on my schedule and stuff. But it feels like I'm constantly uploading weekly makeup bag videos because since they're for 1 week, you know, I always have to upload one of those. Whereas if I do it for 2 weeks, then out of 6 videos, only 1 of them is a weekly makeup bag video. And then that gives me 5 other videos that I can put up there on something different. And I don't know, sometimes these get a little repetitive and stuff, so I was just thinking to kind of maybe change things up and make it a little bit more interesting. I'll make these for 2 weeks at a time, and that way I can upload some other things. So we're going to try it out with this one. There is going to be a little bit more products, so the video might be a little bit longer. I'm hoping to kind of keep it to the same length, but my videos are all pretty long anyways, so we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and start with primers. I have 2 just because I felt like it was time to switch it up a little. I do have my Laura Geller spackle in here, of course, because I am trying to use this up. But since I'm getting a little bored with it, and I'm kind of finding that I'm not reaching for it because I'm getting bored with it, I decided to add in the NYX Angel Veil. I really love this primer and I miss it, so that is kind of the other thing. That, and I have some special occasion stuff in the next 2 weeks, so I figured this would probably be kind of the primer I'll reach for when that stuff comes up. For foundations, I have like 3 products. I have my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I've just really loved this foundation and I'm not ready to quit using it, so I'm going to go ahead and keep using it. And Tarte BB Tinted Treatment Primer, kind of same thing. I've been using this a lot. It's just been very easy because things have been busy, and I'm assuming it's just kind of because it's getting close to, well, right now it's close to Easter, and you know, things have just been busy. So this has been nice because it's been very easy. I just apply it with my fingers and it's quick. So the last one is my IT Cosmetics Your Skin Better CC Cream. I want to use this a little bit more this next couple of weeks because I kind of think I want to purchase the fair shade, but I've been really debating about it, and I know that most of the reason I don't like this one is because it's definitely too dark for me. So I don't know, I want to wear this once or twice just to kind of see. I'm going to try to like just judge it on how it acts as a foundation slash CC cream and just kind of see what I think of it. I kind of flip back and forth with it. Like sometimes I really love it, and then other times I'm just like, oh, this looks cakey, or it looks not so great, because I think sometimes I pile on the powder a little too much with this, because since it's a little more dewy and I have oily skin, I really worry about it getting too shiny throughout the day. So I'm going to try to kind of rejudge it and see what I think of it. But that is like my foundations and primers. For concealers, I have my Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is the only concealer I kind of have at the moment, so that's going to be kind of my only option. For powders, I have 2, and my Rimmel Stay Matte. I'm doing pretty well about using this up. Definitely getting down to the part where you can kind of see the pan a little bit more. And then the other one is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This powder I'm not super crazy about, so I'm actually trying to use this up too. But I mostly use it when I have the L'Oreal Infallible foundation in my weekly makeup bag. But I realized I don't think I did last time, and I'm just trying to make sure I'm using this up because it's not my favorite. So that is like kind of my more face makeup. I guess for blush, highlighters, bronzer, that kind of thing. My Benefit What's Up, just working on this Project Pan, so this is going to be in here for a while. For bronzers, I sort of have 2 because I am going to try the other one out. But I have my Too Faced bronzer in here, and I'm going to try to wear this pretty much every single day just because I want to keep making good progress for this. But I do have NYX's HD blush in taupe, and I haven't really used this. I think I've used it once just to kind of play with it, but I didn't really have time to like see, like I didn't have time to look at it throughout the day and be like, do I like this, do I not like it? So I want to use this and, you know, see if I like it. For blushes, I have 3, sort of 4 again because I have a Tarte palette in here and that has a blush in it. But I have my Jane Multicolored Cheek Powder in Peach Bouquet. I've been wearing lots of peachy pinks and coral blushes this month, well, last month I guess, and I figured I'll go ahead and wear this one because it's not a bad one. I have other ones I prefer, and I would rather kind of work on getting this out of my collection so I can wear the ones that I like. But this is a very powdery blush, so I don't actually think it's going to take me too long to get through because it's really powdery. So there's that one. The other one is Apricot, which is kind of along the same lines, peachy pink, and it's got some gold shimmer in it. I've been really wanting to wear like a soft pink blush lately, but I realized I don't have one really anymore because I got rid of MAC Well Dressed, so I kind of need to get one. So a lot of things are going to be peachy and pink and that kind of stuff. And then I have this HD blush in Hamptons. This is like a bright pink. It is a little peachy corally, but it's pretty pink as well. So there's that. I guess we'll go on to eyebrow stuff. Eyebrow stuff is staying the same. Let me see if I can get it out of here. My micro brow pencil keeps getting stuck on stuff. So NYX micro brow pencil, Rimmel brow pencil, and my Anastasia tinted gel. It's what I have on now. It's what I've been wearing for like a week or two, pretty much straight. I'm trying to finish all of these products up, so using all 3 of them together is kind of a great way to do that. But I do have my dip brow in here because I love and adore my dip brow, and I do, like I said, have a couple of special occasions, so I'll probably use my dip brow for that kind of thing. For eyeshadow primers and bases, I kind of have a lot, more than I feel like I usually do. I end up finding my Lorac Behind the Scenes primer, and there isn't a lot left, so I'm going to try to just use that last little bit up. And then I have my Revlon Photo Ready brightener and eye primer thing. I've been using this like a week or 2 now, so I want to keep, using both of these. I'm going to try to finish this one first though, and then this will be waiting for when I finish this one. Otherwise, the rest of them are color tattoos. This one is in Barely Branded. I think I'm going to use this up because I just don't really reach for it. It's pretty and I like it, but I just find that out of all of them, I don't really reach for this one that much. So the other one is Bad to the Bronze. I've been wearing a lot of bronzy shades lately, and I love this one, so I want to use that again. And then the last one, this is from last week as well. It's Hydrangea Hype. It's that kind of icy blue one. This I think will pair well with, I have my Too Faced Country palette in here, and there's kind of some more blue tone shadows in that. So I think I'm going to use this with those. And then eyeliners, I am sorry, I have a ton. I don't know. For some reason I picked a lot. But some of them I'm going to kind of pair together and stuff, so I'll get to all of them. But first one is the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in Turquoise. And I have a swatch of this on my hand because this is like my second time filming this video. It's really, really pretty though. It's perfect for spring and summer, so I definitely want to wear it. I can't believe I kind of forgot about it for a while. So there's that. I have my Eyeko Skinny Liquid Eyeliner in black. It's been a long time since I've worn like winged liner, so I'm gonna use that. And then I have kind of the typical ones I have in here. There's Black Velvet. I have Demolition in here because this is like a darker, cool toned brown. And I think I want to use this up because I normally reach for like more warm toned browns. So I think I want to use that up. And then I have Sabbath in here. I have Empire. And then I have Vice, just because Vice is a little bit more of a fun color purple than Empire. Empire is a little bit more wearable because of the color. So those are my Urban Decay ones. And I have 2 Mally ones. This one's Toasted Sugar. I talked about this before. I'm mostly just wearing this on my waterline to brighten it up and to add some shimmer. I don't really know how else to use that one. And then I have this one, which is called Mally's Glow. And that one is swatched next to the turquoise one. It's a little bit more of a bronzy brown warm shade. So this is kind of more the liner that I would typically reach for. So I want to use that. Did I do mascara? I think I might have missed mascara. So we'll do those quick. I just have the same two that I had last week, Urban Decay Perversion and the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant. I don't know if this is going to hold on for 2 more weeks. It's getting pretty dry, but we'll just kind of see. Otherwise, I have the Perversion one that I really love. I think I finally figured out why I like this. It's very easy to apply. I realize with this one I have to fuss with it a little bit more, and I have to like kind of go over my lashes a couple times to make sure I get everything. Whereas this, because the formula is so smooth and creamy, it's just kind of like 1, 2, I'm done. And that's, you know, it's just super easy. So those are my mascaras. For, I guess we'll do single shadows. I did change it a little bit, but I have kind of some of the same ones as well. I have MAC Yogurt in here because this is my base shadow that I'm using. And I have Gravity in here because this is kind of my next focus shadow after Yogurt. Plus this goes well with some of the other things I do have in here. For other single shadows, I don't think I have a matte highlight color, brow highlight color in any of the palettes this week, so I grabbed this one because I know I'm going to need it because Glamour Light is gone now, so I need something. This is the NYX Nude Matte Shadow in Kiss the Day. It's just a light, creamy matte shade, so that will probably get a lot of use. And then these two I'm hoping to wear together, and I'm hoping to wear them with the Stila Smudge Stick in Turquoise. But the first one is Stila Kitten. This, if you've never touched it or looked at it or anything, it's beautiful. It's a pretty champagne kind of gold shade. It's really, really pretty. It's very shimmery. It's gorgeous. It's one of my favorite summer eyeshadows. So there's that one. And then the other one is the NYX Prismatic Shadow in Mermaid. This just instantly caught my eye. It's so pretty. And I figured I'll put this on top of the turquoise liner because I like to set my liners with things. The Stila ones are pretty good about like setting and not smudging and stuff, but it's really, really pretty. It's got like a pretty duochrome to it, a pretty sparkle. So I figured that would look nice on top of the turquoise liner, and it just adds a little extra punch to it. So those are my single shadows. I think I'll probably get to all of them because they're all pretty easy. They're all ones I've used plenty of times before. So there are those. For palettes, I think I'm going to take a break from my MAC Warm Eyes one just because I don't know, I might use like Retrospect, but the other shadows right now I just don't really think I'm going to use. I might use Honesty, which is the more bronzy shade, because it goes really well with one of the Anastasia Catwalk eyeshadows. That's Honesty right there, the more bronzy one. It goes really well with one of those shadows, so I might use it, but if I use this, it'll be very little, so there's that. I have my Urban Decay 7 Days of Shadow in here. This is going to be in here for a while because I really want to finish it. I only have 4 shadows left of the 7. I have Blackout, which is a basic black. I'm really going to use this a lot this month instead of using Creep from my Naked palette because I want to finish this. The other one is Desperation. This is a gray. This is kind of nice for making something a little more cool toned. So I might use that. That one's going to be a little harder, I think, for me to use. But Flash and Woodstock are both bright pops of color, and they're gorgeous for spring. So I think that I will at the very least use those two a lot these next 2 weeks, just because I've been already kind of using them a little bit more. So, whoa, sorry, I don't know what that is. It's just really loud. For the regular palettes, I'm going to start with my Tarte one. This is from the 2014 holiday set. Again, I think next time I'll do a palette or a quad from the 2013 set. But this one is totally opposite of the one that I did last week. This one is basically all shimmer except for this top one here. This one's like the only matte one in this quad. So because these are all shimmers and they're all kind of the same tone, I'm probably not going to do too much of a look with these. I'm probably going to be using like, this is my lid shade, and then using something else from a different palette as a transition shade and something else as a crease shade. But I am going to use this just because it's really pretty. The shades are kind of peachy for spring. I don't know, I love peach and coral for spring, so I'm sorry, but I know I feel like I say that a ton. But the shadows are Macaroons for You, Champagne and Chocolat, Kisses Under the Arc, Art in the Montremer. I could be wrong totally on that one. And then the blush is an Envisioned. So this too is really similar to the Tartelette Celebrated blush. Very, very similar, but it's nice because it's a really nice light, kind of neutrally natural looking blush. So that is my Tarte product for this week, or these weeks. For my next palette, I'm going to use my Too Faced Country one just because I haven't used this for a while. This I really love for spring because Paper Roses is just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's like a bright pink with a gold shift to it. It's gorgeous. So I like this because it has some more neutrals in it. It has Paper Roses, which is actually really pretty with the purpley rhinestones color. That's a really pretty look by itself. And then the more fashion look is more blue toned ones that I said I'll pair with the Hydrangea Hype. It's really pretty too, but I don't use that look as much just because Bluebird, the really like dark blue shade, is just kind of gritty and it doesn't blend very well. So I am going to use this. I like the colors in here. I just haven't used it for a while, and some of them are a little bit of a miss. So for the rest of my palettes, I have my Anastasia Catwalk. I didn't use this last month. I just was bad about using it, but this actually has a really similar shadow to Paper Roses. This pink one up here, it's kind of along the same lines, but the pink is not as vibrant in it. It's a little bit lighter pink. So, but this does have some nice like gold, and this is that bronze shade that pairs well with Honesty. This one up here is kind of a nice gold shade. So I am going to use this a little bit more this couple of weeks just because I haven't used it and I need to use it more. And then of course I have my Urban Decay Naked palette because I always have to have this. And then the last palette, let's see if I can pick this up. I'm always terrified of picking it up, but it's my Jaclyn Hill Morphe Brushes palette. That shadow in here is still broke, so I'm cautious about picking it up and opening and that kind of thing. But that has some nice pops of color in it too. I think we all kind of have seen it and know what it looks like. But it has some nice pops of color and a lot of neutrals, so that'll be a great palette for the next 2 weeks. Now I guess I'm on to lip products. So this month I'm going to do NYX Butter Lipstick in Fun Size as my focus lipstick for Project Pan. I want to pair it with my Buxom Gloss and Debbie. I think these two will pair really nicely together, but if they don't, Fun Size on its own is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. So there is that. This next one I bought on the recommendation of Young, Wild, and Polished. When she did her high voltage lipstick swatch video, I bought a couple and they don't look very good on me, but they looked great on her. So this one is Mirage. I'll swatch it for you. It's a nice nude shade, but it just doesn't look very good on me. I don't know. It's again kind of brown, so I'm gonna, you know, put it with a gloss or something. Try to find some way to like it, because that would, you know, definitely help me wear it more. Next is Smashbox Posy Pink Lipstick. This is a really pretty pink, but it's definitely got some coral in it. Coral peachiness to it. Everything is peachy, everything is coral. So that is it there. It's a nice pink color. I don't particularly love this one, so it's another one that I'm trying to just kind of use. But, ooh, there's that. I accidentally threw it. Next is my Gerard Cosmetics Gloss in Buttercream. I'm probably going to wear this by itself, but it's something I considered mixing with Mirage or Posy Pink, just because it's a nice pink gloss, and I love this. I love the smell of these too. So I cannot wait to wear that. Next is my Maybelline Matte Lipstick in Ravishing Rose. This is just a pretty pink color. Nothing super special about it. I love this color for spring though and summer. So there's that. Next is NYX Black Label lipstick in Hot Pink. I didn't really get to use this that much when I had it in here a couple weeks ago, so I want to use it a little bit more. And I think it's going to help me finish up Flash, so I'm going to go ahead and keep using it. This one I've talked about before, but I don't think I've ever worn it like on camera or anything. It's the Bite Luminous Cream Lipstick in Rose or Rosé. This is beautiful. So pretty. I have a hard time explaining the color on this one. But it is kind of like it says, it is kind of a rose color. It's not really red, but it's not pink. Somewhere kind of in between. This is gorgeous and the formula is really great. So I want to wear that again. And then I have my Too Faced Melted lipstick in Melted Strawberry. I think I wore this the time that I had it in my weekly makeup bag. I think I did wear it, but I didn't really get to like enjoy wearing it because like I said, sometimes I just kind of have to hurry up and, you know, get through the products that I have in here and I don't get to enjoy them. I only get to wear them like once. So maybe I'll get to wear this more than once this time, but it's a beautiful red color. And then there is the lipstick I have on today. This is the Maybelline Rebel Bloom collection and it's in Blushing Bud. This is, I think, maybe one of my favorite lipsticks from them. It's a mauvey pink color, but it's just kind of got that like Your Lips But Better a little bit to it. I don't know how to explain it, but it just looks gorgeous with almost everything I pair it with. I'm just in love with the color. So there is that. And lastly, fragrances. So for fragrances, I kept it pretty simple. I'm keeping it with kind of the rollerball theme again. I have my Kat Von D Adora, and then I have the Victoria's Secret Dream Angels Heavenly one. Not a lot of this left, so I'm really hoping to finish these over the next 2 weeks. But like I said, I do have some special occasion stuff. So I grabbed my Jessica Simpson perfume. I'm not a Jessica Simpson fan, but this is probably one of my all-time favorite perfumes. It smells so good and the packaging is just, it's beautiful. The cap is really pretty. So, and it's kind of a light pink color. It looks really, really pretty sitting on like your vanity or countertop or whatever. So that is kind of my more special occasion perfume. I've like barely used mine, it looks like, but I've actually have worn it quite a few times. But that's kind of the other thing is since I work for Ulta, like when I go in the store, I can just spray whatever perfume I want to for the day. So I probably use the tester of the Jessica Simpson more than I've used my own. But that is it. I, again, tried to keep this kind of the same length as my other videos. So I don't think I did too bad. But that is it for this 2 weeks. Hopefully this will work out a little bit better maybe. But we'll just kind of have to test it out and see. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.